Integral from a to b f of x dx is equal to integral from a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. This is called King's property for definite integrals. In this video, we shall give an algebraic proof of this property. We shall take the right hand side of this property and we shall prove that it is equal to the left hand side. Take the right hand side and call it as expression 1. We introduce a new variable z by putting a plus b minus x is equal to z. After taking differential on both sides, we get dx is equal to minus dz. As we have introduced a new variable z, therefore limits of integration will also change. When x is equal to a, then z is equal to b. When x is equal to a, z is equal to b, and when x is equal to b, then z is equal to a. So after changing the limits, we get the expression 1 to become as integral from b to a f of z minus dz. Here the limits of integration has been changed. A plus b minus x has been replaced by z and dx has been replaced by minus dz. Take minus out of the integral and we get I is equal to minus b to a f of z dz. Now we shall replace the order of limits and it becomes minus into minus a to b f of z dz. As we change the order of the limits of integration, the sign of the integral is changed. So ultimately we get I is equal to a to b f of z dz. Now we shall replace this z with x and get I is equal to a to b f of x dx. Because changing name of variable in definite integral have no impact on integral provided the limits of integration are unchanged. Hence, we have proved that the integral from a to b f of x dx is equal to integral from a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. This is the King's property for definite integrals. Now we shall see what happens if one of the limits is 0. We set the lower limit a to be 0. Then the property becomes 0 to be f of x dx is equal to 0 to be f of 0 plus b minus x dx. Here we have replaced a with 0. So the property is 0 to be f of x dx is equal to 0 to be f of b minus x dx. This is another derived form of King's property. Now we shall take an example to explain our property. Call this integral as integral a. Now after comparing the given integral with a to b f of x dx, we get a is equal to 2, b is equal to 3, f of x is equal to square root of 5 minus x over square root of x plus square root of 5 minus x. Now we find a plus b minus x. After replacing the values of a and b, we get a plus b minus x is equal to 5 minus x. Now we shall replace the value of x by 5 minus x in the integral a. After doing so, we get the integral to be 2 to 3 square root of 5 minus 5 minus x, 5 minus x, 5 minus 5 minus x. Here x has been replaced by 5 minus x in the integrand. This is done by the King's property because this property says that x can be replaced by a plus b minus x and the value of a plus b minus x has been found to be 5 minus x. after simplifying, we get the integral to be 2 to 3 square root of x over square root of 5 minus x plus square root of x. 5 minus x has been simplified to get x. After rearranging, we get this integral. Call this integral as expression b. Now we shall add expression a and expression b. And after adding, we get 2i is equal to integral from 2 to 3 square root of 5 minus x over square root of x plus square root of 5 minus x plus square root of x over square root of x plus square root of 5 minus x. After taking the LCM and rearranging, we get 2i is equal to 2 to 3 square root of x plus square root of 5 minus x over square root of x plus square root of 5 minus x. And we get, after cancelling, we get only 1, and the integration of 1 will be x, and after applying the limits of integration, we get the integral to be 1 over 2. Here we can see that King's property has been used to evaluate this tedious integral.